Hi guys, welcome to Learn SketchUp from Scratch. So on today's episode, I'll be showing you how to draw a simple cabinet. So we'll begin by measuring out the distance of 1 feet for the depth of the vertical board and a height of 2 feet. Using a rectangle tool, draw a face, and using our push-pull tool, push by 1/2 inch. I'll be making this a component. Name it vertical board. Make a copy of this to the other end, to the opposite side at 4 feet. Delete my guides. Make a new one at this point. This is my horizontal board, same thickness. Make it a component, name it horizontal board. Then copy it down and divide by 2, so I have 1 in the middle. So also for the back, I want to have something covering the back, a little plain, something not so thick. Make it 1/4 of an inch and make that a group. So we are done with the framing of the cabinet. Next thing we need to do is the styling of the cabinet, because this cabinet has a triangular style. For that, I'll start with a plane, pull the thickness out 1 feet, make it a group, pull it out of my box, divide this into, let's say, 4 segments. Divide this also into 4 segments. So now we have half an inch over here, half an inch over here, and on this point we have 1/4 of an inch to this side and 1/4 of an inch to the side. Select this, this, and this. Times it by 2. So there you have it. What we have just done is use our tape measure tool to make guidelines for the lines we're about to draw. So we go into the group, select a face, click on our first point, click on the second point, connect, click on our point, connect, click on this point, connect, also connect this point, connect this point, connect, then connect this point, and connect this point. We can push this to the edge, double click on here to repeat. I can erase this, erase this, erase this, erase this, erase this, erase this, and that will go. And now we can edit, delete guidelines, and make sure it's there. So because we want this to be in here, I'm going to make a copy of this, and bring it out here and select this point, take it to the edge. This is how I want it to look, but in reality how it's supposed to look is that the woods are going to be joined at the intersection. They don't pass through each other, so we are going to make that correction. So using our solid tools, we'll click on our first and subtract the parts we don't want from it. After doing this, I'm going to buffer the edges of my working cabinet. Let's do that using a Fredo corner at 16. Yeah, at 16 is not bad, so let's do 16. So what this does for us, right, is to make sure we don't have flat corners or flat edges. It buffers it a bit to give it a more realistic feel. It doesn't allow for sharp corners. It helps us eliminate every sharp corner. So I'll repeat the same process for this ones. And because this is a group, a component, is going to reflect on all. As you can see, it has reflected. And this also is a component. It's going to reflect on both sides. So now I can easily pick this from the edge, move it in, and click. And we have this. So the next thing I want to do is make a base for it. Give it a base. And how do I do that? I make this, highlight all this or select all this, move it up, let's say 5 inches. 5 inches is good. Let's make a floor for it to stand. Just something for it to stand on. Make this a group because I don't want it to glue to the other objects that I'm drawing. So I can decide to make my circle base into, let's say, half radius. Pull up by 5 inches. We did 5 inches. Let's expand the top. While selecting the top and pressing your scale, you press your modifier tool, which is Control. Expand to give it this look. I can also press our Move tool, then move it to the right a bit, 1 inches. That is good. I like that. Then make it a component, say base, and create component. I want them to be at least 6 inches apart. So I'm going to do this. Copy here. Using my move and modifier tool, Control, make it 6 inches. Rotate this on its axis. Rotate this on its axis. So I can come here, give a distance of 5 inches. Have it placed right there. So that's one way to do it. And next I would like to apply textures. So I have some textures, some high quality texture material. I'll just import them into the model. Okay on that. Click. Click. I have this too. And on my back end, I have that. So I can also make this to be, let's say, a metallic color. Go to my textures again. Go to metal, painted matte here. I think I like this. The base color should be this. Paint it up. So this is how it looks like. I think we should delete all guides and make it a group and bring back our base. So we can move this to the middle of the room. We can also move it backwards a bit and maybe have a wall behind. Reverse face. Make this a group. Let's see how it looks on Enscape. Let's turn our model a bit. To have the best use of the sun. Yeah, I think we could do this. To have the best view of the sun. Let's add the proper map. So that for wood, add my normal gel and add my roughness. So let's just see how it looks like at this point. So you can see the difference. Let's turn it and see how it looks. Shows the direction of the sun. And if we go close enough, we can see the details that we created. We don't have sharp edges, we have blunt edges, as you can see. So this is how you achieve making a cabinet like this.